Hey everyone, today we're making some shredded chicken tacos and we're gonna make it in a pressure cooker, which is gonna really speed up the process. This is a great meal to make during the week. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you have an Instant Pot, that'll work. Or even if you don't even have either of those, you can make this in a regular stock pot. Now we're gonna finish this up with some nice zesty coleslaw and some avocado chunks and topped with a little bit of cheese. I'm Rockin Robin and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after this. So before I go over the ingredients with you, I just wanted to mention that we could take all of our ingredients for the shredded chicken and just kind of throw it in the pot, right? And cook it, and it would be, you know, certainly delicious and edible. But today I'm gonna show you, because I'm always chasing really good flavor, how a couple of little techniques that you can do, that we're gonna do, that just take a little bit of time, but they'll make a big difference in the way this dish tastes. It's just gonna be so much more flavorful. You're gonna love that, okay? And so I just wanted to show that to you. So let's go over those ingredients. So first up, I'm using chicken thighs with the skin on and the bone in. You could use skinless, boneless chicken thighs. I like using the ones with the skin on it because that's gonna add to our flavor, which I'll show you in just a bit. And using chicken thighs, they're always much more flavorful, in my opinion, than chicken breast. We'll need some salsa. I'm using just some store-bought salsa that I got from Trader Joe's. We'll need some taco seasoning. This is my own blend. I'll leave a link for you if you want to make that. It's really good. No additives to it. And I'll leave a link for you right up here above me and down below in the description of the video, along with the written recipe. We'll need some chicken broth. We'll need a half of a yellow onion, which has the super fine dice there. And now for our coleslaw, I picked up a package of already blended coleslaw just to make it nice and quick and easy. We'll need some fresh lemon juice. I've got some white wine vinegar, a little bit of honey, mayonnaise. I'm using an avocado-based mayo that's really healthy and no additives, just really good ingredients. We'll need some salt and pepper. Now, of course, we'll need some flour tortillas, which I have right here. And to garnish this up, I'm using some shredded mild cheddar cheese and some avocado slices. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get started here. This is my pressure cooker right here. Here's my lid. It's big, and I'm heating this up. I wanna get the pan hot, okay? So I'm gonna place a little bit of avocado oil. I left that out in my ingredient thing, just about a teaspoon or so. Now it's important that you get your pot hot before you add your chicken to it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our chicken, once this oil is nice and hot, and we're gonna place it skin side down. And our goal is to get this chicken to stick. I want it to stick to the bottom of this pan, which then creates these little brown bits that get stuck on the bottom of the pan. And then eventually those end up in our sauce. Now I can tell when my oil's hot. It might start to smoke just a little bit, but avocado oil has a 500-degree smoke point, so this pan can get really hot, but you can kind of see lines going through it, and that's how I know that it's hot. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding the chicken. And did I also mention that you wanna pat your chicken dry so that it, you know, cooks really well and doesn't splatter so much? So I'm gonna leave that chicken alone. I'm just gonna let it sit in that pan and brown up. I want that, you know, chicken to really brown up so that those brown bits will stick to the bottom of the pan. So we'll check back here in about 2 minutes. All right, it's been about 4 minutes. Let's see how we look. All right, so we got some nice crispy edge there. We're gonna let that cook on the second side there for another 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so now that we've browned the second side for about 3 minutes, I'm gonna take the chicken out. Then it'll be much quieter. But you see all that brown stuff in there? That's flavor. And I have a little bit too much grease in there. I don't know if you can see it, but I have about 2 tablespoons of oil or fat from the chicken. So I'm gonna drain out a little bit of that. So you want about a tablespoon in there. Now I'm gonna take the onion and we're gonna make some more flavor. We're gonna dump this onion into that oil and those brown bits, and we're gonna cook these for about 3 or 4 minutes. Use a wooden spoon here so you can scrape up the bottom to start releasing some of the fond, that's the brown stuff, the bottom, the flavor stuff. And I've got the temperature down to medium-low. Now, if all the brown stuff doesn't come off the bottom, we're going to help release it when we add some chicken broth. And you can see how it's starting. The onions are starting to pick up that brown stuff, that flavor, and they're turning a little bit brown themselves. So here we are after about 3 minutes of cooking the onion, 3-4 minutes, something like that. If you went 5 minutes, it's no big deal. So now we're going to add the chicken broth. And you can scrape that pan some more. Make sure you get every little brown bit off the bottom of the pan. Okay, next we're going to add our salsa and our taco seasoning. I got a couple of tablespoons here, and we're going to mix that in. Okay, I've got this on low heat now. We're just going to let that sit for a bit. We're going to move over to the chicken now, and I'm going to take off the skin and cut out the bone and, cut the pieces up a little bit, and then we'll place it into this pot. So I cut most of the meat off the bone, but I'm going to put the bones in there because I couldn't get all the meat off, and this will cook it, and then I can easily get it off. And again, if you want to use skinless, boneless chicken thighs, that may be the best way to go. Less hassle. We're going to put this in here. I'm going to stir it up, combine everything together, and then we're going to let this cook under pressure for about 15 minutes. I'm going to check it, give it another stir, and then see if we need to go another 5 minutes. So it's somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes total cooking time. All right, it's looking good. It's time to take it up to pressure. Now the way mine works is I just screw the top on. It has this little release valve right here. This pressure comes out of there. And when it starts spinning and hissing, then I know it's under pressure. Anyway, I've turned it up to medium-high, and then we'll get it to pressure, and we'll be able to tell. So while we're waiting for our chicken to cook back on the stove, this might be a good time for you, if you like what you're seeing, to click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it right below the video. Go ahead and do that. And that notification bell will tell you when my new videos come out every week. So now it's time to make our dressing for the coleslaw. So I'm going to place my mayonnaise into a bowl, and then we're going to add our white wine vinegar. Next goes the honey, some fresh lemon juice, a little bit of garlic powder, and salt and pepper. And then we're just going to blend that up. Then I'll pour it into a little mason jar and keep it chilled until we're ready to make our coleslaw. So the chicken was done after 20 minutes in the pressure cooker. It looks beautiful. I mean, it's just got a nice color to it and a beautiful aroma. I'm gonna pour it into this other pot. I can get my hands in there a little better. And we're gonna take those bones out and take the meat off of those bones as well. Last thing to do is to toss up our coleslaw. So I'm going to pour a little in there. I don't need too much right now because it's just me eating. Take our dressing and just drizzle some on. Give it a toss, make sure it's well coated. All right, it's taco time. Let's serve these up. So I've got some tortillas. I have some real little tiny ones here. I want to show you these. These are so cute. They're just little guys. Corn tortillas in my tortilla oven. These things are fabulous, guys. You got to get some. You put your tortillas in here, pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds, and they stay warm for like a half hour. Perfect. The other thing I just bought these taco holders. These are the bomb, I tell you. They are well-made, stainless steel, not that expensive either, and you get 4. So I'm trying these out today. So put my little taco in there. I'm gonna put in my little chicken in there. We're gonna add our coleslaw, put a slice of avocado in here. Here's another slice, two of those, and we'll finish it off with a little cheese. Okay, I'm digging in, guys, here we go. A little messy, but so worth it. Oh my God, these are scrumptious. The flavor in that chicken is just delicious. Really good, guys. It's so tender, flavorful. We've got the crunch from the coleslaw. This is delightful. You're gonna love it. It is so good. I can't wait to finish eating it. Thanks so much, everybody. Be sure and share this with everyone, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.